Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to pull out the key insights, help you connect the dots.
And stay informed.
Exactly. So today, we're digging into something pretty fundamental. It's about how how you navigate all this stuff happening in society. When do you act? Do you act at all?
It's a big question. We're looking at a source, danielberry.pdf, which has this dialogue. Two really different takes on being engaged, on responsibility.
Right. And our job here is to unpack them, see the logic behind each one, and maybe think about what it means for you.
It's that constant push and pull, isn't it? Wanting to do something versus just living your life.
Totally.
Yeah.
Let's start with the first viewpoint. This one leans towards caution, maybe more hands-off approach.
Yeah, it really grounds itself in, well, the practical stuff. Kids, mortgage payments, rent, a demanding job.
The source actually quotes someone, Barry, saying, "You just don't have the time to delve into the nitty-gritty of some new movement." That feels very real.
It does, but the source pushes it further. It talks about having too much to lose.
Ah, right. Like grants, subsidies, things that could be affected if you speak up.
Exactly. It's not just about being busy. It points to, like, an economic vulnerability. Speaking out might actually cost you, personally. That's a heavy factor.
Definitely adds another layer. And this perspective also sort of suggests that, well, doing nothing, that often worked out okay in the past.
Yeah, doing nothing or very little was always the best approach, always paid off. It kind of waves away outlandish claims as just noise, alarmism.
The idea that trends come, trends go, things sort themselves out. You don't always need to jump in.
It's almost a belief in societal self-correction, or maybe just feeling like you can't change things anyway. It's comforting in a way, the idea that it'll just blow over.
But does it always blow over? That's the question, isn't it? What if you miss something important by waiting?
Right. It's self-preservation, maybe, but what's the collective cost?
Okay, so that's the argument for holding back, for caution. But the source presents a strong counter-argument. Let's get into that.
This is where Daniel comes in. And he flips it. He suggests this whole hands-off thing might even be an intentional disabling strategy of control.
Whoa, okay. That's a big claim. So inaction isn't just personal choice. It might be engineered somehow.
That's the suggestion. Daniel gets that people have obligations, sure. He even mentions the feeling that the cavalry always arrives on time, like someone else will handle it.
A common thought, probably.
But then he talks about this gut feeling, a feeling that we, the people, ordinary folk, we might be getting sidelined, intentionally ignored. Like the system wants you to be too busy or too worried to pay attention.
So that feeling prompts a different approach for him.
Yes. A strategic shift. Instead of just waiting for the powers that be or the official opposition to sort things out, he talks about deciding to actively support others.
Support others. How does he frame that?
As a balancing strategy for my own peace of mind. It's not about revolution, not overthrowing the authorities. It's about keeping them held in balance, helping the side that seems to be, well, getting steamrolled.
Interesting. So it's more about equilibrium than outright conflict.
Precisely. And he's clear it's not about being some kind of reckless hero. It's not guts, he says, but cop on and a bit of courage.
Cop on. Like common sense, street smarts.
Yeah, shrewd awareness, basically, understanding what's going on, plus the courage to act on that understanding. It's driven by this idea that precautions can turn disasters into blessings.
And that those in power, the powers that be, they need to feel a counterweight.
Exactly. They need to feel the powers that aren't to keep them from getting ahead of themselves. It's about active vigilance, creating that necessary pushback.
So two really distinct paths laid out here. One is about personal stability, wait and see. The other, active support to maintain balance, to make sure you're not ignored.
They both have their own logic, their own appeal, depending on your situation, maybe your disposition.
What really jumps out at you listening to this? Does that idea of inaction being a potential disabling strategy hit home? Or do the sheer practicalities, the job, the bills, feel like the biggest factor?
It's a tough balance.
And think about this as we wrap up. How do you tell the difference? How can you personally figure out if something is just a passing trend, or if it's a situation where, as Daniel puts it, the powers that be really do need to feel the powers that aren't?
That's the tricky part, isn't it? Discerning when your action or inaction really matters.
Something to definitely reflect on. That's all for this deep dive. Thanks for joining us.